What's up guys, AD here back with another Destiny Child video, and in today's video everyone we are going to be testing out our average damage against the current world boss trial featuring Xenie. So here we are with my team on screen, but before we get started everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video as well as make sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course check out channel memberships down below if you're interested in further supporting. But with all of that out of the way, let's get started here with the team overview. As you can see, we do have the team on screen, and we'll get started here with the front row. Now I'm dealing a decent amount of damage, I would say, with this team, so overall I'm pretty proud of it. And let's get started with the first row, in which we do have Tragedy Rusalka. Next here we have Elysian fully ignited, Lewin, Anemone fully ignited, Thisbe as well being fully ignited, and for the second row here of the front row we have Sweet Citri fully ignited, Failnaught, Oracle Werewolf fully ignited, Grilla, and Samael. As for the back rows here, we do have Courtesan Battery fully ignited, Lady Battery fully ignited, Polar Pepita fully ignited, Metis, Teresa, Navi, Mercury, Citri, Tiwaz, and Lupin all fully ignited. So there's my team comp. We are running the trio of Polar Pepita, Elysian, and Grilla for the off elements damage. Now Pepita is dealing more damage than my Letta is, and I actually do manage to have Letta fully ignited, but unfortunately her damage isn't really cutting out here, and Pepita is overall dealing more than Letta would, so definitely wanted to use her for my team. And Pepita does have a very strong off element leader skill. As you guys can see, all allies attack plus 20%. In PvE, all attacker allies skill damage plus 20%. So a very nice leader skill for Pepita there. We are also running the drive order of Samael into Citri. Now we are only running 2 drive orders here for this team, as I'm not running Ganesha, since I do tend to think of her as more of a wasted slot compared to some of the other characters that can actually provide more. So the drive order of Samael into Citri honestly does just fine, as you do get the extra Samael drive for the additional focus damage. So definitely worth dropping Ganesha off of this team here. As for the tap and skill orders everyone, we are running the following for my units. Tragedy Rusalka on 1 slide 4 taps here, Elysian slide only, Lewin slide only, Anemone slide and 4 taps, Thisbe, Citri, Failnaught, Werewolf, and Grilla slide only, Samael 1 slide 4 tap skills, Courtesan Battery 1 tap 4 slides, Lady Battery slide only, Pepita tap slide, Metis tap and 4 slides, Teresa 1 slide 4 taps, Navi and Mercury slide only, Maid Citri 1 slide 4 taps, Tiwaz tap only, and Lupin slide and 3 taps. As for my equipment everyone, we'll go through this fairly quickly so you guys can check them out. Honestly, my best equipment would have to be on Courtesan Battery, as of course she is the main attacker for this team and overall for fire attackers in general, so definitely a very amazing unit there. She does deal the most damage on my team by far, and you guys will see in the clip coming up for the world boss trial average damage test. So before we get started with that, so make sure to let me know in the comments your guesses for the average damage, and then compare at the end to see if your estimate was correct, as I think it would be interesting to see what you guys do think this team would do overall. Now do take notes that we are running on emulator for this test run, so comparing the damage to my phone is actually significantly lower on the emulator than it would be otherwise on my phone. So yeah, let me know your guesses in the comment section below before we get started with the average damage test run here, and of course make sure to include your average damage here for the world boss trial Xenie and how you guys are enjoying the trial so far. Now one more thing before we get started everyone, to deal the maximum damage in the world boss trial and really any events in general, you'll always want to change your performance settings here in the Destiny Child menu. Now you will want to turn live 2D motion off for the battle, as well as turn on low quality and low resolution battle mode, as well as enable all of the DC lab settings as you can see here towards the bottom. Make sure all of these are on to maximize your performance. So with the team and settings out of the way, let's get started here with the average damage test run and see how much damage we deal. So there's our damage here on the World Boss Trial Xenie. As you can see, we managed to deal 535 million damage in today's run. Now, honestly, I would say this is about average for my current team. Now, my personal best in this specific World Boss Trial would be just over 600 million. So I would say 500 to 550 is about the average for my current team. As for the battle stats here, of course, we do have Courtesan Bathory dealing the most damage on this team with 276 million, followed by Truth Metis dealing 151 million. And third here, we do have Pepita dealing 92 million. Now, Pepita honestly could deal a little bit more damage. Sometimes she does go well above 100 million, but it just depends on the RNG for the boss, of course. But overall, I'm very satisfied with this team here. Definitely very happy with Courtesan Bathory's damage, as she does have my best equipment. But anyways, make sure to let me know in the comment section below how your damage is against the World Boss Trial Xenie and how your rewards have been so far. So that'll pretty much do it for today's Destiny Child video, everyone. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below how your damage has been throughout this World Boss Trial, and of course how your rewards have been so far. But before you go, everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video, as well as make sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course check out channel memberships down below as well if you're interested in further supporting the channel. And as always, a huge thank you to the current members so far. Now also make sure to check out my Twitch linked in the description box below, as we'll actually be streaming Destiny Child later tonight, so make sure to check out my Twitch channel and of course the schedule listed on there. But with all of that being said, I'll catch you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.